Channel 4 presenter Kirstie Allsopp has slammed MasterChef host Gregg Wallace, claiming he acted in a totally unprofessional manner towards her when they first met. Kirstie Allsopp has accused Gregg Wallace of making unprofessional comments about a sex act the first time they met. Wallace, 60, has stepped away from his role presenting MasterChef while a probe into historic allegations against him takes place. He has been accused by 13 people of making inappropriate sexual remarks across several shows over a 17-year period. This includes ex-Newsnight host Kirstie Allsopp, who alleges he told jokes of a sexualized nature on 2 occasions when she was a contestant on BBC's MasterChef in 2011. Wallace has previously denied making inappropriate sexual comments, and his lawyers told BBC News it is entirely false that he engages in behavior of a sexually harassing nature. Channel 4 presenter Kirstie Allsopp, 53, has accused Wallace of boasting about his sex life to her within 1 hour of the meeting. The Love It or List It host claims the MasterChef presenter told her about a sex act that he and his partner at the time would enjoy every morning, and that it left her feeling embarrassed. Taking to X, she wrote, "Within 1 hour of meeting Gregg Wallace, he told me of a sex act that he and his partner at the time enjoyed every morning. Shed just left the room, we were filming a pilot. Did he get off on how embarrassed I was? It was totally unprofessional." She ended the post by taking a swipe at Wallace's recent video defending himself against the allegations, in which he said those lodging complaints against him were middle-class women of a certain age. She added onto her post, "I'm a middle-class woman of a certain age." Wallace said in his video, "I've been doing MasterChef for 20 years. Amateur, celebrity and professional MasterChef. And in that time, I have worked with over 4,000 contestants of all different ages, all different backgrounds, all walks of life. And apparently now, I am reading in the paper, there's been 13 complaints in that time. In the newspaper I can see the complaints coming from a handful of middle-class women of a certain age, just from Celebrity MasterChef. This isn't right." In a separate video, he said, "In 20 years of television, can you imagine how many women, female contestants, on MasterChef have made sexual remarks or sexual innuendo? Can you imagine?" And in a further video message to fans, he commented, "This is important to me. 20 years of doing Celebrity MasterChef, amateur, professional, eat well for less, inside the factory. Do you know how many staff, all different sorts of staff, can you imagine the people I've worked with? Do you know how many staff complained about me in that time? Absolutely none. Zero. Seriously." The presenter's comments have come under fire from many people online. Former Scottish Tory MP Ruth Davidson commented, "I mean, this is going to be taught in future years as a stellar example of how not to do defensive comms. My God." Another social media user complained, "Gregg Wallace explaining how he is totally innocent and it's all the fault of middle-class women." A second asked, "Who advised Gregg Wallace to say complaints were coming from women of a certain age? Has he really got no idea of how that would sound?" MasterChef's production company Banijay UK has recruited a top law firm, Lewis Silkin, to spearhead the probe into alleged inappropriate behavior by host Gregg on the set of the hit BBC cookery show. Banijay UK says Wallace is committed to fully cooperating with an external review. A BBC spokesman said, We take any issues that are raised with us seriously and we have robust processes in place to deal with them. We are always clear that any behavior which falls below the standards expected by the BBC will not be tolerated. Where an individual is contracted directly by an external production company, we share any complaints or concerns with that company and we will always support them when addressing them. Daily Star has contacted Wallace's representatives for comment.